We're in a war right now, without a doubt. I don't think anybody can disagree. This is a cultural war. This is a political war. This is a war of ideas. And the problem is, it's tough to figure out who the good who the good folks are and who the bad folks are. But I would say this: anybody who's willing to come on Resolute Exposure is part of our team. Uh, I'm going to talk a little bit about a summer trip I made, but let's go back 250 years and let's talk about the two major groups: the loyalists, who were loyal to the King and Queen of England and to the monarchy, and then there were the patriots, the colonials, the colonists. And I think today that's still very much true. I think we have patriots who are people such as yourself and others who love this country. They're concerned about the next generation, our children and grandchildren. They believe that taxpayer dollars belong to the taxpayer and that government should use those funds smartly for the priorities of the people, and they should not be wasted and abused. That the government works for us. So, I mean, it's just kind of like President Reagan in your intro. I still go back to that. So today, I think what we have is we have the patriots, and the patriots are the folks who, again, are wanting to change peacefully our nation and move it back on a path that makes sense and inspires and motivates our youth to feel hopeful and feel like the future is going to be bright. And then there's the loyalists, and these loyalists are no longer loyalists to some monarch across the ocean. They are loyalists to political parties that have been entrenched for 250 years. And it's like these folks who are, and I say on the left and right, but quite frankly, it's a circle. And these folks are joined at the hip together, and they are so afraid of what we're trying to do. And they should be, because their days are numbered. Republicans and Democrats, these political parties are like horse and buggy. Those days are over, and it's time to move away from them. But you still got some folks who are clinging to those parties because that's how they've made a lot of money. It's where they get their power. It's where they feel like they can be bold and whatever they're trying to do. But quite frankly, they're going to be on the wrong side of history. And what we're starting here in Blount County, of all counties and of all states, the beautiful county of Blount, Tennessee, is where I believe this movement is starting. And it's going to be the shot heard around the world, or at least around our country, where we're going to mobilize citizens who want to do the right thing for the next generation, and we're going to take our government back. And I was listening to Blunt Breakdown last night, and y'all guys did an amazing